This is a severe problem which isn't just affecting my constituents in Mansfield and Walsall. It has far-reaching consequences to all areas of society and around the country. I have to praise our local services who are doing their best to deal with this growing epidemic with the resources that are available to them. But it gets to a point where there has to be some national recognition and a plan to reduce the burden on these local services. I'm calling on government to reclassify synthetic cannabinoids so that local authorities have more power to take action, which will get users the help they need and out of the judicial system. It will mean heavier penalties for dealers and increased risk for manufacturers. And from the perspective of the bulk of the public, most importantly, it will keep people safe going about their business in our towns and cities without feeling scared or intimidated. We need to meet a severe problem with severe consequences. The reclassification would also show a clear distinction between synthetic cannabinoids and cannabis. As I've demonstrated numerous times during my speech, the physical and physiological impact of these drugs requires a Class A classification. I understand that absolutely that users need support and preventing addiction is a desirable course of action. I welcome the news that the Health Secretary is looking into these preventative services in terms of NHS funding. I raise that side of the coin regularly too, particularly with the Department of Health, and I've written to my right honourable friend, the Health Secretary, on this on numerous occasions. Reclassification, as I've said, is not the silver bullet, but it's far too simplistic to believe that all users will want to accept that help, and wrong to think that we shouldn't act when users are making life hell for innocent people and for businesses in town centres. And my first instinct is to protect my constituents. Well, I want Mansfield Town Centre to be a lively, upbeat place again that people look forward to visiting, that will return to time and time again. And Mansfield's full of fantastic local shops and businesses that are facing difficulties of their own already. I'm keen to help regenerate the town centre. I know government is working to support this. We've seen it in the budget through many of the measures that came out this week. But small retail businesses receiving a cut to their business rates won't attract people to their town centres if people feel that the town centre is a hostile environment where they don't want to bring their children. It's not right to let a small minority of people have such a huge impact on entire towns and on the lives of thousands by turning our town centres into places that people fear to go. We can't continue to let our children see this behaviour and think that it's normal. This issue peaked locally in Mansfield and Walsall back in July, at which time I was receiving multiple messages every single day from constituents complaining about their experience with users in the town centre. This problem's worsened over a short space of time, and I don't think we have the ability to wait any longer. If dealers and manufacturers aren't faced with harsh repercussions, then what state will our towns be in this time next year or in 5 years' time? This isn't an issue that can be ignored until it goes away. I'd urge government to look at this closely, to work with the Advisory Council and to reclassify these drugs so we can regain control of our town centres again.
Hear, hear.